What's up, guys? Down here at the Little Patuxent River at Savage Mill. I'm gonna be doing some trout fishing today. Just decided to come here after school, so I don't know what to expect, but let's see if I can get my first trout today. So it's the very next day. My GoPro had died yesterday, and I didn't have my charger to charge all my batteries. So I'm out here back at the river. I've caught 5 trout so far. The action's really hot. I wish I could actually be recording. Unfortunately, I'll only be recording on my phone. But maybe this footage will turn out good and I'll post it. We'll have to see. But I gotta get back out there because the trout are biting today. So today, guys, I'm working with little trout balls. These are actually a different color than the ones I was using yesterday. These ones are just plain brown, and they seem to be working a whole lot better. I'm just gonna put one on, fix the camera here, and I'm gonna head back out there. It's very cold today, but like I said, it's not a bite. Feels really decent, actually. Oh yeah, that's my biggest today. 100%. Fighting really hard. Oh yeah, definitely my biggest today. This is a solid trout. I've been catching a lot of small ones, but we finally get a decent fish. I'll bring him a bit closer to you guys. Oh, he just popped off. Oh. You guys saw me reeling him in. Oh. Hey, it's good sometimes they pop off like that, because I want to release every trout that I get. I'm not going to be eating any of them, so just throw them back and let the other guys catch them. I would say throw them back to let them grow, but unfortunately, most of these trout, they're stocked because they're rainbow trout obviously aren't native to Maryland, but these fish are meant to be caught. They're meant to be put in and caught. You're not going to really find them establishing any populations. The only populations that might be established here are going to be brook and brown trout, because brook trout are native and brown trout, I don't know if they're native, but there's definitely a good population of them here in this river. Anyways, let's get back out there. Trout number 7. Not a big one. But finally wanted to show you guys. This is about the size I've been catching all day. Nothing ridiculously. Oh, you do not want to fall. Don't fall, Alex. This is about the size I've been working with all day. Gonna get my gloves on because I don't want to touch my touch the fish with the water and everything, because my hands will get freezing cold, and you don't want that to happen out here when it's this cold out. I do wet the glove first though, so the trout is going to be fine. Beautiful trout. Every trout I've handled today has swam off perfectly fine, which is exactly what I want for these fish. Oh, hook came right out again. You okay, bud? He's down there. Oh, he just swam through my legs. There we go. Let's load up another trout nugget. I have to leave. I don't know when I have to leave. I should check the time on that, but I have to leave kind of soon. Can't stay out here all day, unfortunately. I might come back tomorrow. I'm having a ton of fun. Out here trout fishing. Alright guys, we're all re-rigged and ready to go. I put a smaller split shot. I want to see how that's going to affect it. My theory might be true though. How the smaller split shot is actually going to help. So it's going to keep the bait in the strike zone longer. It's going to have the little the trout ball floating down the river, and it'll look more, I want to say natural, but how they eat in the hatcheries isn't really natural, but it's natural for them. They're going to see this small bait floating down slowly. That's going to look like candy. Smaller split shot, guys, is really helping. But unfortunately, in a couple weeks, these trout won't be eating these Powerball trout balls anymore. They're not going to want these anymore. They're going to want actual lures, because they're going to be very used to the ecosystem, and they're not going to see these things as food anymore. They're going to see, minnows, worms, bugs. They're going to see all that as food now. So these trout balls are only really good in the first week or so, I'd say, of trout fishing. And then you're going to want to switch over to your more conventional trout lures, such as inline spinners, small plastic worms, things like that. That's what you're going to want in a few weeks. There we go. Right in front of me. Right in front of me, guys. Another beauty of a trout. There he is. Let's get her unhooked. There we go, unhooked. Nice and easy. And he has swam away. Get a new trout ball. I think that might have been my 10th trout today, so going pretty good so far. Took me like 20 minutes to catch this last one. Not a bad one to end the day. This is either number 12 or 13. You guys a good view of our last trout. I'm gonna unhook him. We are gonna get going. There we go, guys. That's what we're gonna end on. All right, guys, that's gonna end it for me here. Caught I'm gonna move it back. It's gonna end it for me here today. I caught 12 or 13. It was a great day. I wish I could add the GoPro for you guys, but I didn't. Very similar pattern to yesterday, but the action was a lot more hot with the Powerbait. Yesterday I only caught one with the Powerbait, as you saw, and didn't get as many bites, but today I caught a fish pretty quickly. There was a time where I was catching one every cast. So epic day out here. I might come back tomorrow, I don't know, but I made sure I released every trout I caught safely and secure, so we can hopefully have some more to catch next time I come. But awesome day, and can't wait to come out again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this trout video. Snakehead part 2 coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm gonna head back to the truck, get warm, because it is cold out here. See you guys. Alright guys, I just got back home. So I'm basically going to explain what my game plan was for today, not the first day, which I'm probably going to include in this video. But I'm basically going to explain how it went down and how I chose my spot, how I chose my bait, all that good stuff. So basically, I decided I was going to go right after school in like 6 periods. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go up to the Little Patuxent River, find a stocked place and fish it. Maybe I'll catch something. I already had all my fishing gear in the car, my waders, my bait, my rod and everything. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I drive up to this one spot, and I forget the name of it, but it is the Little Patuxent River. But I get there and I see that there's not really anybody there. There's no fishing signs. There's no signs saying only 2 trout a day or whatever. So I walked around a little bit and I got a little skeptical with that spot. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to regroup and I'm going to go to a place that I know that has probably been stocked. And that place is Savage Mill. Same exact river, just a little farther downstream. Anyways, so it's a little farther downstream. And I knew there would be a lot of people there. So I get there, I see a ton of cars. So I'm like, okay, this is good because I know there's trout here. So I get out, I start walking around. The river looks awesome. I go to the spot right next to the bridge. And I'm looking around, there's another guy there. I cast the line in, leave it there for about 20 minutes. I was talking to the guy. He said he only lost a fish, didn't actually catch one. So then I'm like, okay. So I reel my line in, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go explore a bit more. So I go farther upstream, and I just see a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people lined up along this one stretch, and there's this big open spot, and it was just calling my name. I was like, okay, I think there's gonna be some fish here. So I go to that spot, I start looking around, and I'm seeing people on either side of me, pretty far away, and they are catching fish. So I'm like, I think I'm in a great spot right now. So I cast out, and you know, it was a nice spot where it was deep right after some big rapids, slower moving than the rest of the river. So I could just tell that it would be a great trout spot. I got snagged a lot, but I did end up getting a lot of bites, and I did catch that one fish. There was actually a group of people next to me who were using live worms, and they were catching fish about every other cast. So live worms seemed really good, but I was using the Powerbait. I didn't really see anybody with lures catching anything, which makes sense because these trout are newly stocked. They were stocked yesterday. So anyways, got my first ever trout today. That was awesome. I might go back tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but definitely a great day out on the Little Patuxent River. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.